Loot from 10,000 series. Next video is gonna be 10,000 General Graardors. Let's take a look. The only place where you can kill him is in God Wars 1 dungeon, inside Bando's stronghold. General Graardor here have 40,000 HP, so it's gonna take a bit of time to kill it. Combined with the respawn time, it's gonna take around 40 seconds per kill on average. Troll Stronghold quest and 70 strength are required in order to access the God Wars 1 dungeon and Bando's boss. Almost all combat styles are used to kill it, as it doesn't have weakness to a specific style, but is almost fully immune to range damage, which means low hit chance using ranged combat skill. I'm gonna use magic for all 10,000 kills using Inquisitor staff. Drops from General Graardor are warriors, 100% drop being Orc Bonds, best price drop being Bandos Tacits and Chestplate. Other drops are Stone Spirits, Herbs, Warrior Salvages and Seeds. All of the rest drops are worth decent amount of GP too. In order to access the Bandos boss, you need to kill 40 minions that protects the boss room. To do that every time can be annoying, but there is two methods to skip that: Totem of Intimidation or War's Blessing 2 from Combat Mastery. As I don't have any bossing done on the main account, I'm gonna use the Totem of Intimidation instead, so I can just teleport to the boss room and start AFKing instead of getting 40 KC every time. Let's talk about gear and needed items. For this method you will need at least tier 80 weapon and armors. Even though it's one of the oldest bosses in RuneScape, it still does quite a lot of damage if you're gonna use lower tier weapons and armor. In order to AFK it, you will need to bring some better ones for sure. I've used Virtus Power Armor with Inquisitor staff for easier AFK time, but having at least tier 80 magic weapon should be more than enough to sustain it. For the rest of the slots, Demon Horn Necklace combined with Bone Crusher is must for Prayer Restore. Other than that, there is no hard requirements. You can always improve your gear if something is missing, but I was pretty comfortable with the gear I had for easy AFK time. As for items in your inventory, Potion Reservoir for not forgetting to drink an Overload Potion, Overload Potions itself, I use Holy Overloads for this grind. As Bandos is always aggressive, you don't need any type of aggression potions or scrimshaws for this. Bunny pouch is nice to have, note paper, Excalibur, Charming Imp and Spring Cleaner are the more important items to have with you. Rest of the inventory gonna fill up with loot. All drops are either noted or stackable, except the unique drops like all the Bandos items. For those you can use note paper to save inventory spaces. Almost forgot the Bone Crusher with the Bone Pickup upgrade is really nice here. Using Death Note Relic with it, you will pick up all the Orc Bones it drops, making you a nice amount of additional money. But if you don't have Bone Crusher upgrade, it's still nice to use Death Note Relic and just simply area loot the bones. Other worth mention things are auras. Best one to use would be Penance Aura. With that, you have 1 hour of easiest AFK time. Vampirism Aura is good too, but with my setup I was running out of prayer, so I had to improvise. Enchanted Excalibur and Ancient Ritual Shard is a huge help here using Vampirism Aura. Crackling and Biting perks are really nice to boost your damage here too, and I think that's it. I think I mentioned everything you need gear and item wise in order to AFK them. Another worthy mention thing is Stone of Jazz boost. After completing Ritual of Majoret quest, you can access the Glacier Cave, where you can get a 5% damage boost for 4 hours. That's a free Majoret aura basically. That's a really nice boost to have. It's time to talk about the mechanics and how this method actually works. Simply go to the Bandos stronghold, enter the instance to the boss room, pray a soul split, and that's all you need to do in order to AFK it. Best place to stand it right here. 90% of the time you're gonna attack the boss first. Sometimes you're gonna attack the minion, but they have very little HP, so you're gonna kill them in like 2 abilities. General Graardor in normal mode don't have any special mechanics. It only attacks with melee and use special move that deals range type of damage. There's gonna be 3 minions that attacks with melee, range and magic. Other than that, there's nothing in normal mode. Bandos have more HP and actual mechanics in hard mode, but this video is not about that. so we know what to bring and how to kill General Graardor. I want to talk about the method itself. What was my experience doing it for 130 hours? So in total I died maybe 10 times. Most of the times it was simple running out of aura or prayer, overloads running out or so. I mean, it's one of the easiest bosses to kill, but it still does a lot of damage. As for the AFK aspect, it's a solid 1 minute AFK time, so you only need to click 60 times per hour. Seems pretty nice. Of course, you need to drink overloads, maybe use Excalibur or press space to loot, but that's basically nothing. The setup is pretty easy, had no troubles preparing to AFK. Overall, I would rate this method 6 out of 10. The reason being that it takes like a minute to set up, to get to the Glacier Cave, then teleport to God Wars 1, low kills per hour, and not that great money and experience per hour. Other than that, it's pretty chill and AFK training method. And just like that, only last skill is left to do, and I'm gonna be done with 10,000 General Graardor kills. So the real question in here is how much money did I made while I was killing it? It's time to go to the bank and check it out. So in total I got a lot of random loot, Bandus gear, runes, salvages, so total worth of it before selling is 393 million GP. Oh damn, that's actually not too bad. Biggest problem is not getting 10,000 kills. The biggest problem is selling the loot. Bandus gear used to be worth a lot not too long ago, but now it worth so little, and it made the most of the profit too. I will gonna leave the offers for some time, as I don't really want to lower the profits to minimum. Meanwhile, let's talk about the drop rates. General Graardor have 7 unique drops, whole set of tier 70 melee power armor and a tier 75 melee weapon. In total I managed to get 190 rare drops. That's 1 in 53 kills. Basically a drop every hour. Actually got really lucky with the log too. Had it done around 1000 KC, don't know the real number cause I missed the helmet drop for complete log. But it was pretty fast anyways. Other thing is effigies. In total I got 81 starred ancient effigies. That's 1 in 123 drop rate. Pretty nice on that one, as effigies are really good for experience. As in total I got more than 11 million experience in warrior skills. That's a lot actually. And for the last thing to mention is Bandus components, as it drops a lot of War Priest armor. In total I managed to obtain 336 Bandus components. Not 100% sure that all of that was from Bandus, but I don't think I had them before starting the grind. So that's gonna be a nice amount of perks done. Not that they are really good, but one component is worth around 140k GP, so that's basically 47 million GP right there. So it's time for the results. Biggest profit comes from salvages and orc bones. Others adds up too. So after all expenses are covered, total profit from 10,000 kills of General Graardor is around 287 million GP. As it took me around 130 hours to do, I would say it's around 2.2 million GP per hour and around 240k combat experience per hour, adding around 80,000 HP experience too. So overall, it's not that great money making and experience trading method as it used to be. Now it's just average one. So it's up to you if you want to do it, but at the same time it offers good AFK time. And as always, if you're getting different results than me, feel free to comment below and we're gonna try to find out why. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!